In this video, I would like to share with you the concept of incarnation in Sanatana Dharma. It is very unique to Sanatana Dharma. And as I said in my last video, the incarnation begins from the stage of Bhagavan. So to explain everything in a nutshell, in the beginning, only the Nirakara Nirguna Brahman existed. That is, it does not have any form, any thought or any desire, nothing, no gunas or nature. And that stage is otherwise known as Brahman. From this stage, the power of Brahman manifested, that is Maya, you can say it as Maya or Icha Shakti, that existed. So Brahman plus Maya is known as Saguna Nirakara Brahman. Even at this stage, the forms were not manifest, but at this stage is also known as Ishvara. From this stage, the prominent gunas manifested. And you can say that stage as Saguna Sakara Brahman or Bhagavan, or you can say it as Guna Avatar also. And there is not much difference between Ishvara and Bhagavan. It's only a hairline difference. Lord Shiva is Ishvara. Lord Rudra or Lord Bhairava, they are all Bhagavan. Because one prominent guna takes its form. Like that, Lord Narayana, he is Ishvara. But Lord Vishnu or the 10 avatars, all of them are Bhagavan. That's why we say Bhagavan Krishna, Bhagavan Ram. And like that, Lordess Rajarajeshwari, she is Ishvara. Or Lalita Parameshwari, she is the Ishvara. And Lordess Lakshmi, Lordess Saraswati or Lordess Kali, they are Bhagavan. Because a prominent guna takes the form. For example, Jnana Shakti, it takes the form as Lordess Saraswati. And of course, they have a trace of Tamoguna and Rajoguna in them, but the prominent guna of Lordess Saraswati is Jnana Shakti. And just like that, Lordess Lakshmi, her prominent guna is prosperity. Kali, her prominent guna is Tamoguna. So all this, they are Bhagavan, and they came out, the prominent guna took form from Ishvara. So that's only a hairline difference between Ishvara and Bhagavan. And now there are 9 different types of incarnations. The first is the Guna Avatar. Avatar itself means stepping down or coming down and taking a form and existing among the human beings to elevate them. So Avatar means it's stepping down or coming down. And as I said earlier, there are 9 different types of avatars. The first is the Guna Avatar. You can otherwise say it as Bhagavan, because a prominent guna takes the form. And the next is the Amsha Avatar. Amsha Avatar means, Amsha means a part. A part of the Lord or Bhagavan takes the form, just like Lord Nrsimha or Vamana Avatar. Nrsimha Murti, they exist only temporarily for a certain purpose, for a certain period of time, but they continue to help all the devotees. So that is the Amsha Avatar. The next is the Kala Avatar. Bhagavan has numerous powers. Among them, a particular power takes form and exists among the human beings to help others. For example, the Matsya Avatar, in the form of the fish, the Bhagavan manifested and helped the world come out of the great deluge. And the Kurma Avatar, it brought stability in creation, and Varaha Avatar, it lifted the earth from the waters. So just like that, a power of Avatar, the Bhagavan, manifests, takes form as a Lord and come to this world and help the other beings. So that is the Kala Avatar. The next is the Jnana Avatar. The Jnana Shakti, that is the power of knowledge in God, takes form and helps the other human beings to explain the Jnana, explain knowledge, and help them to elevate themselves and reach the highest level. For example, Sri Adi Shankaracharya, Swami Dattatreya, Vyasa Bhagavan, Kapila Bhagavan, all these are the Jnana avatars of Bhagavan. And the next is the Archa Avatar. That is, we invoke the presence, the power of the Lord in a Vigraha or in a Saligram or in any other form. We do that for the purpose of worship. We invoke their presence in the deity and we worship them, and for that period of time that power of the Lord exists there, and after that it returns sometimes in us and we become more and more elevated, powerful mentally. So that is the Archa Avatar, the purpose of it, and that's the Archa Avatar. And the next is the Spurti Avatar. Spurti Avatar means the magnificence of the Lord is present in this creation. It exhibits the power of the Lord, the magnificent power of the Lord through the nature. We see great mountains, great oceans, and there are so many mysteries in it which the science cannot explain. And that is the Spurti Avatar. The next is the Avesha Avatar. We see this commonly in religious festivals or in some temples, or even when some people worship. The power of the Lord enters in the person and it exists there for some time, for a particular period of time, very short period of time. How this happens is, when we worship sometimes very emotionally, our vibration arises from our normal vibration and it connects with that divine vibration. And the power of the Lord exists in that person, comes to that person and exists for some time. We commonly see it in religious festivals or in some temples, etc. So this is the Avesha Avatar. And next is the Purna Avatar. It is said that Lord has 16 powers and all the powers exist in this avatar, just like Lord Ram or Lord Krishna. So it may vary. So this is the Purna Avatar. All the powers of the Lord exist in that avatar. And the next is the Nitya Avatar, that is we Jivas. We are also the avatars of God, and the Lord exists in us. And He exists in us and guides us in different ways. Maybe we are not aware of it. So these are the 9 types of avatar. Guna Avatar, Amsha Avatar, Kala Avatar, Jnana Avatar, Spurti Avatar, Archa Avatar, Avesha Avatar, Purna Avatar, and Nitya Avatar. So these are the 9 different types of avatars. From the Bhagavan manifest the different avatars, devas, the celestial beings, the human beings, and all the entire creation comes out of Bhagavan. The only thing is that there are difference in the level of consciousness. For example, the avatars are very conscious about their own nature. Ishvara is completely conscious of its nature and it rarely comes out of that consciousness. Bhagavan is conscious of his own nature as well as the consciousness of his gunas. And the different levels like devas or other human beings, we are all sometimes conscious of our nature. Maybe we ordinary human beings, we are conscious of our nature only theoretically, not practically. Maybe the rishis are aware of it. So it's only the different levels of consciousness. Some are more conscious about their true nature and some are not. Even some are conscious about their true nature as well as they are conscious about their gunas. So it's only the difference in the levels of consciousness. That's why Sanatana Dharma always says we can elevate our level of consciousness to the higher level. So this is the concept of avatars incarnation, which is very unique in Sanatana Dharma. Thank you for watching.